So, how will I be £450 better off as a UK taxpayer in this year? I think it goes from 6th of January 2024, and then I think it goes for 24-25. So, this is due to the national insurance reduction. So, most people pay the national insurance automatically at what was 12%. And that's once you go over just over 12,500, which is also the tax-free allowance. So this only really affects you if you're above the 12,500 annual income level. So above that, obviously pay normal tax at 20% generally, and then you would have been paying the national insurance at about 12%. But now they've reduced that down to 10%. So I think for an average person on £35,000 a year in the UK, you'd save around £450 a year, and that's per person. So, two of you working, you've saved £900, haven't had to do anything. That should be automatic. What you should maybe keep in mind is they have kept the tax-free allowance the same for a number of years now. So, again, it's just over the £12,500 mark. So obviously the more people that earn a minimum of £12,500 a year, so with national living wage going up past that, national average wage, if you're full-time, will be past that, more and more people will be paying the 20% tax plus the now 10% national insurance rate on the part that is above the 12,500. So, just something to keep in mind. But for most people, if you have a similar wage this year as you did to last year, you should be around £450 off per person better off. And a way to make that money go even further would be to be using that £450 in a high interest account. If you're saving for a house, I'll put a link for a video down there where you can get 25% bonus on if you wanted to put all that £450 into a lifetime ISA, and then cash ISAs at the moment, which it would be one of possibly, you get the 5% on top of that as well. So you get 30% return on that £450 a year, for example, but it has to be used towards a house, or you can keep it till retirement also, or if you want to put it in a stocks and shares ISA, which I have another video on if you want to go and look for that. You can get annual returns on stocks and shares ISA can be in the region of around 8% a year. Also, that's a historic average. It doesn't mean that you'll definitely get that, but if you kept it in there for a number of years, that's maybe what you'd get. But if it's more of a short-term saving for a house in, over 1 year's time, 1, 2, 3 years time, maybe cash ISA would be better, or safer anyway. Make sure you use a provider that's FSC approved, and I hope that helps. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll do more of this.